and have Kan-san share.
Thank you very much for your very informative presentation. So I would like to start my screen sharing first. So please wait for a while. Is it visible? Yes, okay. So I will start my presentation now. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you very much for your time to participate in this event. I hope this will provide you with some insights about the life in Kyushu University. And I'm not going to talk that much deep into the research. I will roughly talk about the life here before the COVID-19, because during the COVID-19, everything changed a lot, but let's hope that when you all come here, everything's going to be back to normal. So yeah, firstly, let me introduce myself first. My name is Inkan Pua, and I'm a Malaysian. Sorry, I didn't write it here, but as introduced by Associate Professor Konomi-san. And I'm a master's first year student. So I joined in Kyushu University from October this year. So it's only the third month of my graduate school life. So, and because I'm an undergraduate student here since like 2016, so I roughly talk about my experience based on the undergraduate life as well. And I'm currently currently a student of Graduate School of Engineering, and I'm enrolled in the Applied Chemistry program. My field of research is fuel cell, which, as introduced just now, it's one of the top research environment for fuel cell provided by Kyushu University, which is also why I chose Kyushu University. The research environment for fuel cell here is really good because they provide so much equipments. And I'm sorry, those equipments can't be taken picture of, so they are not available here. And like, it's very good because you don't have to share the equipments with other people. So the research environment for fuel cell here is very good. I don't know about other environments, but yeah, particularly if you are very interested in fuel cell, this is the university to go with. Also, besides that, I joined club activities as well because I want to enjoy my students' life. So yeah, I joined photography club because I like to take pictures, and all the pictures I am going to introduce to you in this presentation are taken by me. So yeah. So first of all, let's introduce about the beautiful campus of Kyushu University. So as you know, in Japan, there are 4 seasons. So well, maybe you can get some very beautiful sceneries throughout Japan, but in Kyushu University in particular, you don't have to go very far away in order to enjoy the beautiful scenes. In spring, you can see all these cherry blossom row of cherry blossom trees available here. And there's a walkway here. So students can actually like get a rest here or like enjoy jogging or have a break here during their break time or even during their holiday like Saturday, Sunday. And it's a very breathtaking sight in this campus. This is at the center zone, which is slightly more towards the center part of the campus. But yeah, as you can see, it's quite accessible from the campus. And in autumn, you will see like the autumn leaves dropping. So you can really feel the exotic 4 seasons of Japan that maybe most of you have the image of Japan in this campus. You don't really have to spend the money to go like, I don't know, exotic places, something like deep into the mountains, or maybe like Kyoto or Nara Prefecture, which are very famous. You can enjoy them on this campus, which is what I enjoyed the most for the past 4 years. And so besides that, during the nighttime, it's actually very beautiful. As you can see, this campus is actually quite new. It's around 15 years since its completion. From the earliest part, and you can see this is very modern, and you can see the light ups here and the autumn leaf rose trees around here. So you can feel the very modern part of the university as well as the very beautiful sceneries as you can see here. So enough of campus, let's go to the surroundings of the campus. If you want to have a walk along the beach, it's actually very accessible as well. As you can see from the picture previously introduced by the Professor Konomi, you can see that there's a sea beside not really beside, but surrounding the campus. And yes, it is actually around 10 minutes of cycle from the campus to the beach there. So I took this picture at around 6 a.m. in the morning. I woke up quite early to go there, but you don't have to if you don't really want to see the sunrise. If you just want to enjoy a morning jog or anything, you can actually cycle, wake up in the morning and cycle for around 10 minutes, and you can reach the beach and have a very breathtaking morning walk. So besides the beautiful sceneries in the Kyushu University campus, what about the research life here? So in my case, like, because the lab events are actually different for each labs. So in my particular case, there's a lab party for like every few months. So in the summer, we have a barbecue party, as you can see here. This is on-campus barbecue. Kyushu University actually allows students to barbecue on campus. And you can see this is the specific place provided to the laboratories or students for barbecue. And it's very fun because you can enjoy interactions with your lab mates, which during daily life, maybe you have stress talking research with them, but in this kind of party, you can have a very relaxed mood and you can talk with them like some, like, yeah, enjoying some not serious talks. Yeah. So also you can see here, we have a homaki party, which is stick sushi roll parties. We make our own sushi rolls. Yes, we prepare them. We buy the ingredients from the supermarket and like we chop them and like wrap them ourselves. It's very enjoying because it's one of the traditional Japanese culture in Japan. Like for every February, there's this called setsubun, and they'll be like eating this ehomaki towards a certain direction, which is different according to each year. But yeah, so the whole lab member will be like eating the sushi roll like this and like facing towards the same direction. It's very well, surreal, but yeah, it's a very enjoyable experience. So other than party, well, daily life, we are back to research. So yeah, we do research very seriously. So you can visit all the like labs website on Kyushu University, and you can see a lot of published papers from like each laboratory. So you will know like how serious we are in research. But yeah, there are stress during the daily life about research because sometimes your research just doesn't go well, or maybe like say the professor is kind of putting stress on you for more results, maybe. But yeah, so besides the stress from the laboratory research, we will have activities as well to like get yourself relaxed. So it's a very enjoyable environment because you have a very well, very different on and off situations. So yeah, besides the events on campus, we have a lot of events throughout Fukuoka Prefecture as well as in the neighboring prefectures. So like in Fukuoka, we will have a marathon events every year in November, early of November, and there will be around 12,000 runners participating in this marathon every year. So you can see there are a lot of like cheers alongside of the road. So whether you want to participate in this marathon, you can actually run the full marathon of like 41 kilometers. Well, it's very tiring, but it's gonna be a very good experience, I guess. But if you don't want to run because maybe you're scared of your stamina or anything, you can just cheer alongside the road. In Kyushu University, they will have like an event of cheering the runners alongside the road every year when they have the marathon along the dormitory, as introduced just now, the dormitories. There'll be cheer events there, and then you can enjoy with everyone to cheer the runners when they pass by. So besides that, there's also marathon cheer station available throughout the whole course of the 41 kilometer. So there'll be band performance, taekwondo performance, and like many other kind of dance performance and so on. There's also actually a traditional Japanese dance performance, but I couldn't put the picture here because there's not enough time. So yeah, if you are interested, you should go and have a look about the marathon cheer station next time when you come here. Yes. And also besides the marathon, besides sports events, we have some festivals throughout the year. Like One of them is the Yamakasa Festival, which is a very historic festival. You can see the this hikiyama, they call it in Japanese. But yeah, this thing is actually made from like traditional Japanese method. So it's very big, and you can see like people can just like sit on top of it, and like, yeah, they can carry the whole hikiyama around with a very high speed. It's actually very impressive to watch in real, because they actually go past you like very fast, and it's powered by human, of course. So it's a very terrific experience. If you have a chance to go and look at this, it's also very recommended. Also, if you are enough of Fukuoka Prefecture's festival, you can take the train along for like an hour to the neighboring prefecture, which is called Saga Prefecture. And you can have this kind of festival, Karatsukunchi Festival, which is held in November as well. So this festival, you can see this monument, not really, also another hikiyama. This is actually made in like the 19th century, and it's being used until now. So it's very impressive how they can actually preserve this. And before that festival, you can actually look at all these hikiyama in close. You can actually touch them as well. So it's a very good experience to like really have a feel of the Japanese culture, like which I think most of you are actually interested of as well. So yeah. And of course, we can't forget about the Kyudaisai, which is the Kyushu University Festival. So for Kyushu University Festival, it's available, well, sometimes they change from October to November, and actually this year they're planned for doing in November, but due to the COVID-19, so yeah, all these events are actually canceled, but hopefully next year we can have these events again. But yeah, if they have these events, then it's very fun, because students organizations organizes these events wholly. Like the staffs are not in charge of this, but only the students are in charge of this. So if you are interested in organizing the events as well, you can actually join this kind of club activities and stuff, and you can make your own stalls and like provide your food and stuff. And also, if you are interested in the organization of this whole festival, you can join the committee member of the Kyushu University Festival, and you can participate in organizing the festival as well. So yeah, besides that about club activities, so for photography clubs, we actually travel throughout like the Fukuoka prefecture twice a month. So like we have a photography trip to some locations, like this is Yanagawa, and like this is the neighboring prefecture actually. We have also like the photography camp. So for this particular picture, this is a picture of the camp activity. So we have like 2 day, 1 night of camp activity with the whole member, with every member of the club. So yeah, you can actually enjoy like interacting with Japanese students over there. Also with other international students who join the club activities, of course. So yeah, it's actually very, there's a lot of chance to like interact with Japanese students, with the local culture, with the sceneries, beautiful sceneries, whether on campus or off campus. So it's a very enjoyable experience regarding private life if you are studying in Kyushu University. And yeah, of course, in order to maximize your experience, certain level, minimum level of Japanese skills is required. But yeah, don't worry, because there is actually a lot of Japanese classes for foreigners. They're available here for free. You can check them on campus, like yeah, when you are here, and it's available for every foreigners, even for your family members if they are following you here. So yeah, you can learn Japanese skills in no time. So yeah, don't have to worry that much, I guess. And yeah, that's all for my presentation. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please ask in the question comment section. Thank you. And
Thank you very much, Kan-san.